That's the fitting for the power steering hose repair. There's the overflow for the radiator. That's a 1 gallon fuel cell. If you decide to take it out to the strip and use some aviation fuel, of course. That's the separate fuel pump and that fuel pressure gauge that we discussed previously. That's a manually adjustable proportioning valve for the brakes. Headers, no rust of any significance. It's got a nitrous system on it. Notice the fender wells, excuse me, I mean the firewall. All the detail has gone into smoothing that thing out. It appears to be all new blower and heater units here. Inner fender wells are new, both. There's a transmission cooler, new of course, new radiator, new grill, new bumper. Yeah, it's hard to keep my shadow out of the sun here, so bear with me. Underneath of the hood, been painted black. A lot of detail went into it. Obviously new hinges for the hood. Alright, I'm going to try to stay out of the sun so I don't cast as much of a shadow. I guess you would call that one of those asymmetrical designs, to where it's a design on one side of the hood only. September 2002, that's the guy that built this. It's my understanding he had a body shop, or at least lived in Missouri when he built the thing. Don't really know too much about him. Tires, as you can see, are basically new. I don't know what the deal is with this 396. I guess maybe pull up to the light. People look across and think you got a sleeper here. It's actually a 454, built to 427 specs. All the weather stripping, welding and so forth is all new. Dew wipes are new. All the windows are tinted this dark color. That rubber is new. Of course, the rubber around the windshield is all new. And you can see the detail inside the door jambs. Of course, we're looking at the shadow side, but you can still get a good idea. And back up so you can get a larger perspective here. nomenclature plate. Don't know if this thing's going to focus on there or not, but you get the idea. Nitrous tank. I've never run this thing on nitrous myself, so I can't give you a lot of information on that. In fact, I can't really give you any information on the nitrous part of it, other than knowing that it's there, and you can take it from there. Obviously a new dash pad. Here is the dent on the back of the cab. I don't know, you can't see it here, but it's painted all the way down. Front and back, painted all the way down. All the way. Yeah, I guess I'm going to drive you crazy flipping this phone back and forth, but I'm trying to, well, maybe I'll keep it upright this time. The back tires used to be larger. And it's my understanding the person who owned it prior to me put narrower tires on the back for some reason. Took away that macho look. Yeah, I'm keeping with style here. I got a rag over the license plate. That seems to be the fad nowadays. Anytime you put a car online, you gotta put a rag or something over the license plate. You can see this paint job. It's almost flawless. I mean, there's a couple of small nicks, nothing of significance. The inside of the bed, the red painted areas are just as smooth as the outside of the truck. Just as smooth as the outside of the truck. And that includes the tailgate. No dents. There's a couple of, I don't know if this phone's going to pick it up. There's a little scratch right in that area. There's another little scratch down there. The finish on the wood is coming off, as you can see. All the mounting hardware, all this carriage bolts and washers that you see is all stainless steel, so it's not going to rust. Can all be taken off. And if I was going to keep the truck, I would take these boards out and run them through a thickness planer. Very quick process. And then put a new coat of polyurethane on top of them. Back window has new seal. By the way, all of the glass on this truck is new. Every piece of glass. Alright, let me start back here so you can get the full view. That's apparently the initials of the person that done the work on the paint, at least. Yeah, there's a little scratch of sorts right there, and one up here, one up on top. Looks like it might be able to be rubbed out. I don't know for sure, so I make no promises. No promises. These rims on the back are deeper than the rims on the front. Like I say, the back used to have wider tires on, but the guy before me decided to put smaller, narrower width tires on for street use. Looks like a little spot right there that could probably be rubbed out. I just noticed that for the first time. This piece of chrome is popped loose. Paint is chipped right there where the fender made contact when they had the accident on the front of the truck here. I don't know the details of the accident. However, I'm told that the person who had it before me bought it for his son as a present for when he returned from Afghanistan. And due to some other family issues, they opted to get rid of the truck. This lens cover here, actually it's the entire light marker lamp here. It's new, but it's cracked in half right here. Could probably be glued or something, but might be just as easy just to replace it. That's a little ding from the front accident. Anyways, getting back to the accident, it's my understanding that the son, when he got back from Afghanistan, was given the truck and ended up losing control and running into a shallow ditch. The bumper had to be replaced. It was very minor damage, very, very minor damage. But the bumper was replaced as a result of it. And all the rest of this damage I've shown you throughout this video is from that accident. Same, you can see the detail all the way around. These door panels, I guess it'll show up. You can see how it's recessed. Looks like the glue might need to be touched up perhaps. Okay. You know, I've had a lot of people try to lowball me with ridiculous offers, trying to say they can buy a C10 for 15, 20,000 bucks, you know, and they show me a picture of the thing and it's like, you've got to be kidding me. Little things like this here are painted the same color as the door jamb on the ones they're trying to use to talk me down on this truck. Brand spanking new bolts, all brand new. This shows the detail that went into this truck. You can see right here, here's your ignition module. There's your spark time. I guess it's upside down as far as reading it, but you can see you can make out what it says. And here we go again. Here's your nitrous bottle again. Those two switches control to be honest, I'm not sure if it's the nitrous or the secondary fuel pump system. That's something